Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. I'm really excited for this one. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best chests I've ever seen in the Crystal Hollows period. These chests are actually overpowered, and so shout out to HS Fearless for streaming and basically getting his chat to run around and find stuff for us. Definitely recommend that you tune in and you can actually find some really good stuff. So shout out to him for that. But also we did a bunch of powder mining, working on basically getting enough powder so we can have a really good money making method down the line. Overall, just having a really good time in the Crystal Hollows. So I'm really excited about this one. Hopefully you guys are as well. But before we get fully underway, we're currently like 800 subscribers away from 100,000, which is just mental to me. So if you aren't subscribed, please consider doing so. We're genuinely so close to like what my last goal was when I started YouTube. I'm gonna have to start thinking of some new ones. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Genuinely, I actually can't believe that we're this close to hitting such a crazy ass milestone. So thank you all so much, and leave a like while you're down there. And also while you're down there, make sure you check out my co-op members. They're on the road to 10K subs. I'm gonna leave a link to their YouTube channel in the description down below. But without further ado, I'm done rambling. Let's jump right into this one. You're about to see some crazy chests from the Crystal Hollows. There's an item in the Crystal Hollows, or not necessarily one particular item that you can get from the Crystal Hollows, but there's an item that you need 99 of from the Crystal Hollows to actually craft something that's really, really good. And I'm referring to the Blue Goblin Omelet. This thing is a drill upgrade. It's a drill part, and it's really, really good. Like, really, really good. Basically, when you add it onto your item, or onto your drill, it ups all of your Heart of the Mountain, abilities, all of your perks by 1. So, for example, if I threw it on right now, my Season Mine would be 50, my Efficient Miner will be 41, so on and so forth, and this even works past the cap. So let's say I had both of those maxed, it would go 1 above. So if I had Efficient Miner 100, it would give me Efficient Miner 101 on every single perk that you have in your Heart of the Mountain tree. It is considered the best Goblin Omelet. It's like one of the best drill upgrade parts that you can actually put on. The crazy thing though is that it's so expensive. Currently it's going for 290 mil for a regular person on the auction house, so forth, and that's actually going down like crazy, and it's mainly because of what a couple of streamers have actually been up to, mainly HS Fearless. For those of you who don't know HS Fearless, he is the #1 Ironman player on Hypixel Skyblock. That guy's actually just ridiculous. He's what all Ironman players strive to be one day, and probably never will be, I'm gonna be honest, because good luck catching up to him. He's so far ahead, it's not even funny. But basically what he was doing is he had his stream chat and himself running around through different Crystal Hollows lobbies looking for chests in the Goblin Holdout. In the Goblin Holdout, because that's where you can get all these colored Goblin Eggs. And as soon as someone in his chat would find a blue Goblin Egg, he would warp the entire stream in so that they could actually get their hands on this. And so I was lucky enough to tag along for a few, as well as finding some stuff that was even crazier than that in some of those chests. So I'm going to play a couple of those clips right now because honestly it was a lot of fun running around with HS Fearless in his stream. So shout out to them, and let's roll the clips. Okay, someone said a blue Goblin Egg. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Shout out to this guy actually. Struder. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate the warp. We love a free Goblin Egg. Is this right? Yes. Beautiful. Oh, Pickle Nimbus in there too. I'm just out here doing God's work. Fearless got me into a flawless Amber lobby, so I've been warping a bunch of people in, doing my best, doing my part, and trying to make sure all the boys get hooked up. And I think we also have a blue Goblin Egg lobby as well that I'm going to head to next. So those flawless Amber clips were recorded when I was really tired, so I didn't really get to talk about how just crazy that was. That was insane. Do you know how rare it is to find a flawless gemstone in a chest? And flawless Amber is actually like a good and useful one, which is just amazing. Like, I now have an extra flawless Amber that I can actually put on something, which is huge. And a flawless Amber, for those of you who don't know, is worth about 4.6 mil on the bazaar right now, which is just mental that you can just find that in a chest for free. So for those of you who don't know, I put my flawless Amber onto my helmet, and I can now actually put this one onto my gauntlet, which is actually crazy because I was debating on between having it in my gauntlet or my set, but because I was doing some powder mining with my titanium pickaxe, I decided I would put it on my set. But now I don't have to choose. We got 2 of those bad boys, so I can actually go ahead and we're gonna run over here to the gemstone grinder, and we're gonna throw it onto, okay, find Amber gemstone, we're gonna put it onto our gauntlet. There we go. It's actually a massive upgrade as well. The flawless actually gives plus 58 mining speed, and the fine gives plus 36. So that is actually like a 22 increase in mining speed, an extra 22 mining speed, which is just beautiful. So yeah, shout out to Fearless for getting me in that lobby once again, and that is beautiful. We now have 2 flawless ambers, and I didn't even have to bat an eye. I literally just walked over to a chest, opened the chest, and that's how we got them, which is actually insane. So yeah, if you find one of those spots, I definitely recommend that you warp your friends in. Let the boys eat, you know, it's not going to set you back by any if they get it as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you go ahead and share the wealth with those, because that is something insane to find from a chest. And the fact that there was also a Piconimbus, or like whatever, what are those pickaxes called actually? Let me check. Yeah, Piconimbus 2000. The fact that there was one sitting in there too, I've never seen that before. I've never seen one of those sitting in a chest outside the crystal nucleus. If you have, please let me know in the comments down below, but that was a first for me. So really cool stuff, and definitely happy that we got our hands on that. Holy chests everywhere I look. Okay, particle, 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 particle. Beautiful. On to the next. Or not. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if it wanted to give me the particles. There we go. But honestly, this perk is actually sick. Great Explorer. I can't remember how much it was to max out, but it was like 150,000 gemstone power or something, and you actually get chests like all over the place. So I've been powder mining for a good while now, kind of just working my way through different lobbies, and the great part about doing this, I highly recommend if you are on Ironman, the only place you should be doing it for a very, very long time is the Precursor City biome, or the Precursor Remnants. It is by far the best spot to do it because robot parts. You need so many of these things to actually do crystal nucleus runs, and you need 24 Devon frags. Maybe one day you want Devon's alloy. You need 4 Jade Rolled. You need just a tons of stuff from the crystal nucleus, and all these robot parts are going to slow you down when it comes to actually getting to it. And so I'm going to show you guys how many I have so far from powder mining alone. Like, all these are from powder mining. 21 synthetic hearts, by far the most I have of anything. 14 super light motors, 15 electron transmitters, 10 control switches, 15 FTX 3070s, and 8 Robotron reflectors. And the best part about doing this, whenever I would kill automatons, I'd always feel like I'm kind of not wasting my time, but there's really only one thing I was going for, right? Here, I'm getting a little bit of mining XP, and I'm mainly getting gemstone and mithril powder. I'm getting a bunch of both, and I actually have quite a bit saved up that I can actually put into something at the moment. So I have about 1.5 mil gemstone powder. I want to powder mine until I have about 4 or 5 mil, and then I'll start making some money and then still powder mine on the side, but I won't like hustle it as much as I'm going to for a little while here. But yeah, I have my tree kind of decked out for powder mining. For anyone who might be curious, I'll quickly give you a quick rundown. So I'm Heart of the Mountain 7, for those of you who don't know. I have mining speed, mining fortune, daily powder, efficient miner, seasoned mine man, and mining madness. And then I go straight up the top to mole, professional, lonesome miner, vein seeker. I feel like this actually helps. It grants +3 mining speed or mining spread for 14 seconds, and I think that's actually additional mole. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. That's just what I think it is. It feels like it's working, so I'm going to keep it. I don't have the speed boost down here at the bottom. So yeah, that's my little thing. Mining speed 2, you don't really need any of those. Powder buff, that's a big one. And then over to the right, Fortunate, Great Explorer, must have. Try and max this out as fast as possible. And then I just put an extra token in Mining Fortune 2. There's a lot of things I'm keeping at like level 1, as you can see. It's because I don't really need them. The big ones are mining speed at level 45. This means that you can instant mine ores like this, which you come across a ton of in the Crystal Hollows. So being able to instant mine those really speeds up the process. So I highly recommend at least trying to do that. You want to aim for your mining speed. Oh my god, look at this beautiful chest. 2 robot parts in 1 chest. That's exactly why you do what I'm doing. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of what I'm up to. So far so good. You know, you get some other stuff on the side, but nothing really crazy. But yeah, a lot of robot parts, by far what I need the most, and I have enough to do 9 runs so far. And I'm gonna keep going for obviously a lot more. I have a lot of powder I want to get, but yeah, still quite the grind ahead of me. But just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on kind of what I'm up to. It's so tedious, but it's something I had to do. So I've been powder grinding through the night here, still going, and I actually have a bunch of powder that I haven't really put into anything yet. I have like 125, 135k of each, so I think it's time that we actually go on a little bit of a spending spree. And so let's do the mithril powder first. For this, honestly, I'm not really too sure what to spend it on. Like, I don't need to put it into mining speed. I just don't. I already insta-break, so I don't think that's really the move. I'm kind of thinking Seasoned Mine Man, because more mining XP, right? I don't know what else to put it into. Maybe like, you know what, let's get Efficient Miner up to 40. Let's do that. And then I don't really need Mining Fortune. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just going to put the rest into Seasoned Mine Man. I genuinely think so. I don't know what else to do with my mithril powder right now. Obviously, eventually we'll reset our tree and use that for better stuff. Like we have 1.66 million mithril powder, so we'll use that better in the future. In terms of this is where things get tricky. I think I'm going all out mole. I think I am. I think I have to. 80. Mole, 80. There you go. You'll love to see it. So I think that's the move. This should help me uncover more chests even quicker with more mole. So hopefully I feel it, and hopefully it actually helps. And then next time I have like 100k powder, or maybe even less, I'll start putting some more into powder buff. Robotron Reflector. That I actually need. Now we have enough for 10 full nucleus runs. That is a disgusting chest. Oh my god. A yellow and 2 blue goblin eggs in one chest. What the hell? It's a hot chest. That's crazy. Also, I did a little bit more powder mining last night, so I have a little bit more power to use. 86k gemstone, 47k mithril powder. I'm gonna get this to 50. That's been bothering me for like way too long. I can't even lie. The rest, I'm not really sure what to do with. Maybe I'll just put it in the mining fortune because I can. Maybe try and just up that a bit. I think that's really all I'm gonna really do with that. But currently we're sitting at like 1.75 million mithril powder, which is really nice, so you love to see that. In terms of our gemstone powder, I think I'm gonna get mold to 85, and then I guess we put the rest into powder buff, gain more mithril powder, and yeah, I think I'm putting that into powder buff. I think I want to try and get powder buff to 30 now, or maybe I'll get mold to 90. Either way, both of these need to go up tremendously, so that's something I'm gonna be working on. But we're sitting at about nearly 1.7 million gemstone powder, which is kind of nice, but my goal is 4 to 5 million. That's how much gemstone powder I want / need for a really good money making setup. So that's kind of what I'm working towards. And then obviously we'll get more gemstone powder over time just by mining actual gemstones, and I'll probably powder mine more in the future. But right now that's kind of like my only focus, where down the line I can kind of just sub it in there if I feel like it. And yeah, so that's kind of that. So yeah, a long ways ahead, but good progress is definitely being made. So either way, I believe that is going to conclude today's episode. Hopefully you guys did end up enjoying it. If you did at any single point, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Seriously, we're so close to 100k. It's ridiculous. So thank you all so much for the support. Make sure you check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord. All those links will be in the description down below. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace out.